Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself on a battlefield. Infantrymen advance steadily. The heavy steps of war, elephants shake the defensive line, and cavalry surrounds the king, cutting off his escape. But there is no blood here, no smell of gunpowder. Because this is not war, this is chess. Chess is not just a game played on a board. It's a reflection of the human mind, a test of strategy, and one of the greatest metaphors of life. Every move has meaning, and every piece tells a story. But when did this story begin? According to legends, chess dates back to the 6th century. However, the earliest recorded history of the game takes us to the 7th century, during the Gupta Empire in India. The story goes that when a prince died in battle, his grieving brother found a way to depict the scene for their mourning mother on a board. And so, Chaturanga was born. In Sanskrit, the name means 4 divisions, representing infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. This was the ancestor of modern chess. As the game spread to Persia, it was embraced and given a new name, Shatranj. The Persians added their own cultural influence, and one of the most iconic chess terms emerged, Checkmate, meaning the king is helpless. But chess didn't stop there. After the rise of Islam in the 7th century, the game was introduced to the Arab world, where it became more than just a pastime. Caliphs were passionate players. States used chess terminology to describe political power, and historians saw chess as proof of human free will. Meanwhile, the Silk Road carried chess to China and Japan. In China, the game was played on the intersections of lines rather than inside squares, much like the local strategy game Go. In Japan, shogi introduced a unique rule. Captured pieces could switch sides and be used by the opponent, just like in real warfare. The Mongol ruler Tamerlane even designed his own version with an 11 by 10 board. Then came Europe. Around the year 1000, chess became part of noble education. It reflected the structure of medieval society. Pawns were the common soldiers, knights represented cavalry, bishops symbolized the church, and castles were fortresses. But the game didn't always have a warm welcome. The church was suspicious of it, seeing it as a waste of time, and at one point, chess was even banned in France. But guess what? That only made people play it more. By the 15th century, chess had evolved into something closer to the modern game. One of the biggest changes was the transformation of the weak advisor piece into the powerful queen. Some believe this was inspired by the rise of strong female rulers at the time. With this change, the pace of the game increased dramatically, and new strategies began to emerge. Chess had become both an art and a science. In the 19th century, official tournaments began, and chess entered its romantic era, where bold sacrifices and dramatic games took center stage. One of the most legendary moments came in 1851 when Adolf Anderssen played what became known as the Immortal Game. He sacrificed his queen and 2 rooks, only to checkmate his opponent in spectacular fashion. It was a game that proved chess wasn't just about careful planning. It was an expression of creativity. But as time passed, creativity had to make room for deep calculation. By the 20th century, chess had become a serious sport, dominated by cold, precise strategies. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union invested heavily in chess, turning it into a political tool. Soviet players ruled the chess world for decades, until 1997. That year, something unprecedented happened. A machine defeated a world champion. Deep Blue, a computer system, beat Garry Kasparov, proving that artificial intelligence could surpass human intelligence in chess. Today, chess engines are powerful enough to defeat even the greatest human players with ease. But here's the irony. These machines were created by us. Chess, which began as a test of human intellect, has now become a testament to our ability to create intelligence itself. So, what do you think? Is chess just a game, an art form, or a lesson in life? Let me know in the comments.